Alright, here we go with today's video. Today we're going to be doing the hardest rebuild challenge, in case you guys didn't notice the title and thumbnail. But we're doing the hardest rebuild challenge. This was suggested in yesterday's video by Uriel Botchway. Sorry if I said that wrong, let me know down in the comments. But he said do the hardest rebuild challenge. 1, sim difficulty 100. 2, trade difficulty 100. 3, you have to trade for one guy from every team. 4, no changing positions. And 5, win the chip. You can cut some slack if you want. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do that number 3 rule where I have to trade for one guy from every team. That would make it a lot harder. That could even be a video in itself, trading for a different player from every team. So yeah, so what we're going to have to do is get a random team and then try and make it good that can make the playoffs. I'll take it. If we can make the playoffs, it will be a dub this year. This rebuild, to be honest. We get the Los Angeles Lakers. It would also be very nice if we could get a good pick. If not, no, we don't. Goddamn. We end up with the 10th pick. You know what? Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot worse. I'll simulate the draft. Let's see what team we get. Before we get too far into the video though, did you know that 60% of you guys are watching this video right now and are subscribed? So please go down there, subscribe. It will be absolutely amazing. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers and your subscription could really help us out. If you've already subscribed, why not hit the like button as well? That helps out the video very much. So we end up with Joel Embiid, Oladipo, Bledsoe, Covington, Brooks. I mean, definitely not the worst team you've ever seen. So we can't change positions. That's alright then. If we go Oladipo and Embiid, nah, we can't get anything, can we? Yeah, it looks, we'll quite happily keep Joel Embiid. Just so you guys can see, everything is on the hardest difficulty. So if we go over to Myleague settings, go over here, it has changed the simulated difficulty to 99, but we'll go on to 100. Same with trade negotiation difficulty. So they're both at 100, which means trades and all that are going to be very difficult. For this first season, I'm tempted just to run it, see what happens, because we've got a decent team. Covington, I'm moving to the small forward because I know, I can't move positions, can I? Got to keep him at power forward. Sorry about that. Forgot that I couldn't do that. Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of curious to see how this team does without making any trades. If we check the player, where is he? Salary cap table, we have 9 million. If we can get rid of that Otto Porter contract, if we can get rid of Otto Porter for like someone cheap, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, JJ Barea in a second, I'm fine with that. We get rid of Otto Porter, that's contract off of our hands. Marvin Williams contract, it comes off of our hands anyway. But Danny Green, I know he's on a 2-year deal, isn't he? We'll take Isaiah Hartenstein, sure, for him, and then we can go Cody Zeller's contract, that's got to go as well. What I'm trying to do is free up space. Because contract negotiator difficulty isn't at 100, he didn't say for it to be at 100. I'm trying to free up as much cap as possible to try and get Anthony Davis in free agency. That's what I'm thinking. But we've got to free up quite a lot of cap here. Patrick Beverley's contract's got to go. Same with Covington's. Yeah, that's definitely salary dump. Sure, I'll give up a first to get a first. Fair enough. And Jeremy Grant, he's only on a 1+1. We have 18 mil freed up next year. We're going to have to get rid of Bledsoe next season. Jeremy Grant, what's that? Player option. Avery Bradley's a player option. Dylan Brooks' contract extension kicks in next season. Ooh, that could be very bad for us. So we might just go Dylan Brooks and trade him away now before his contract extension kicks in, and then we should be okay if we can get like a cheaper deal for a one expiring deal. Please, anyone? I mean, Alec Burks is definitely cheaper in the long run anyway, so hopefully that's a little bit of cap freed up. 28 million. We can free up more next season as well. I'm quite happy just to run this team, see how it does. We are a projected, let's have a look where we're projected 1 seed still, so let's see what happens. I'll still run a perimeter centric. Let's see what happens. We're probably not going to do well because sim difficulty is at 100. We're at the all-star break and Joel Embiid is an all-star, so we've got that going for us, but our record on the other hand, not so flash. So we end up going 15-67. Luka won MVP. All right, that's a bit, that's poor. That's seriously really poor. It's kind of funny at the same time though. Let's have a look at the stats here. Player stats: 22, 9 and 2 for Embiid, 17, 3 and 4 for Oladipo, 15, 5 and 4 for Bledsoe. So there's the stats for the team, if you guys were wondering. Offensively, we were 5th worst, and our defense was the worst. Actually, was it the best or the worst? I think it was the worst. Yeah, differential, we were definitely the worst. So yeah, let's see who the champions are. The Houston Rockets win the championship, who actually have Anthony Davis. So we're going to try and pinch that man from the Houston Rockets and try and get him in free agency. We're going to try and free up some cap, see what happens. We have the projected #1 pick, and we fall to number 4, so that's going to be a pain in the bum. We're alright with Frank Vogel as our head coach. I think our trainer's alright too. Yeah, he's an A. We should be alright with our coaching staff. With that 4th pick, we managed to pick up James Wiseman, who's going to be nice for us. Declined, and accepted. Alright. Avery Bradley is still on the team. We're going to probably trade him away because we're going to try to go after the big man in Anthony Davis. We need to free up $12 million, which means, because if we're going after Anthony Davis, we could just get rid of Covington. We also could get rid of Luol Deng as well. That could work. Could we maybe bring in the big man, the big fella in Anthony Davis? He wants to come to the Lakers. Or I could change our fate around here, lads. It really could. It could help us a lot. I don't expect us to win as many games, but then we have Embiid and Anthony Davis on the same team. So defensively, our front court is not going to get scored on. Let's just say that. And then we have Oladipo and Eric Bledsoe. In real life, this would be a great team, lads. An absolutely fantastic team. I'd like to see it happen in real life. That means we don't need James Wiseman. Just realized, because we've got Anthony Davis and Embiid, we don't need James Wiseman. We would prefer... Ooh, that works. That's nice. Use of no... Oh, we have to give up Eric Bledsoe. I don't want to give up Eric Bledsoe. I would like a small forward, though. Best small forward we can afford is Gerald Green. So we'll offer Gerald Green a 3-year deal. We'll get him signed up, and then we can use him in a trade here. So we could probably go Gerald Green, Avery Bradley. See if we can pick up someone and making quite a bit of money, like a Pat Bev. We also get a first with that as well. And then we can go James Wiseman with Patrick Beverley, and we could get a John Wall. We need a small forward, though, not a point guard. Andre Drummond, again, we don't need a center. We need a small forward, and nothing's coming up. I really want a small forward, which means we're going to have to go over here. Well, that trade went through. We just got ourselves Donovan Mitchell, who's a shooting guard. Okay. Then if we could go Oladipo, because he's making a bit of money. Oladipo with Clemens. Would that help us get a small forward in Trade Finder? We can get Kelly Oubre Jr. I don't know if I want to give up Oladipo for Kelly Oubre. Bruh, we can still afford Jeremy Grant. That's going to come in big, because that contract on our team would be so handy right now. So handy, because what we're trying to do, I'm trying to give up Oladipo, Jeremy Grant. Could we maybe get Chris Middleton here as our starting small forward? That would be absolutely amazing. Could we somehow get ourselves Chris Middleton here? I'll give you a couple of seconds, and surely... Oh, yeah, trade difficulty is on max, isn't it? Goddamn, forgot about that. So if I go Oladipo, let's just see what happens if I go all 3. Could we get we can get Vucevic. That's not that bad. Oh, Tobias Harris. Yeah, I like that Tobias Harris deal. That gives us a small forward for sure. And now we've got ourselves a starting 5 in Anthony Davis, Embiid, Donovan Mitchell, and Tobias Harris and Eric Bledsoe. So we're good there. We just need to fill out a bench, which... We don't exactly have the finest of players to choose from, according to 2K, but they're players nonetheless, so we're going to be filling them out with minimum players. Yeah, alright, I'll get Jeremy Grant back again. Why not? He's decent to have off of our bench. I mean, what we could also do as well is if we go Jeremy Grant and Torrey Craig, we could possibly... Nah, okay, yeah, you know what? I'm happy with Jeremy Grant coming off our bench again. So what do we need backups of? Point guard and center. Alright, I mean, we don't really need center minutes. Probably a backup point guard, so Raul Neto should be lovely, and we'll go Brandon Knight as well, sure. If they want to accept contracts as backup point guards. 3 training camps, we're going to go untapped potential to Tobias and Eric Bledsoe for sure, because those 2 I want to develop nicely. And also, I'll go untapped to, I guess, Jeremy Grant. Yeah, sure. I guess that'll do. Let's see what happens. So our starting 5 is looking nice. It's our bench that I have a problem with. Our bench is struggling, to put it delicately. Very much so. Except for Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant's nice, but our bench is struggling. I want to see if we can upgrade that at all, man. I think I've made our bench a little bit deeper. I think Myers Leonard's got to go, man. I just realized we've got Myers Leonard. Gee whiz. Tory, we'll go CJ Miles and Myers Leonard. Could we maybe get ourselves a guard here, please? Chris Clemens isn't the worst. Daniel House even isn't that bad. I'm guessing I'm going to go Daniel House just because he's the highest overall. Oh, we have to give up our boy J.R. Smith for that deal as well. I don't want to give up our boy. Let's just give up this first instead, and we can get ourselves decent players by giving this up. Alright. I'm going to go with Jordan McRae here. Hopefully he does something for us off the bench. That would be... Oh, we've already got Gary Payton in a second. Oh, we need a point guard. Let's just say that. We need a point guard for sure. Chris Clemens is a point guard. Not the greatest, but he's a point guard nonetheless. So there we go. We've got ourselves a point guard off of the bench. We've also got Cody Martin coming off of our bench, but I guess this is decent. Starting five-wise, our team is Eric Bledsoe, Donovan Mitchell, Tobias, Anthony Davis, and Joel Embiid starting five. We then have Jeremy Grant, Jordan McRae, Chris Clemens, and Cody Martin coming off our bench. AD, Embiid, and Donovan Mitchell are scoring options. We got a 4-star system with balanced, and we are the projected 1 seed, but hardest difficulty, and we're probably not going to make the playoffs. All-star break here. We've got Anthony Davis as an all-star, and we also have Joel Embiid as an all-star. So we've got 2 all-stars here. That's awesome things. We've also got a winning record for the first half of the season. Don't know about the second half. We go 36-46. Giannis won MVP. I'm guessing we didn't make the playoffs here, boys. I'm guessing. Yeah, no, we didn't. How far off were we from the playoffs, though? How far off? We were pretty poor. God damn. God freaking damn it. We had to win 42 games to make it. God damn it. God freaking damn it. Player stats. Anthony Davis, Embiid, Donovan Mitchell doing bits. Love it, love it. Shame we couldn't be able to make the playoffs, you know. I might run another season, you know. We were 6th in scoring. Defensively, we were worst? No. Yeah. No, we're the worst team defensively, it looks like. Alright, lovely. And our differential was the 5th worst. So that's lovely to see. Nah, I won't do another season here, guys. I'm sorry, I don't have enough time for it. I would like to do another one, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys all have enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. It'll help us out a lot. We're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers, and it'll be amazing if you guys could go down there and hit that red button. But that's going to do it. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.